everybody. I thought I would make a quick video to kind of give a retrospective on the whole Yukon situation, as it was kind of kicking off right in the middle when I was starting to make content for the game. So Yukon was a whole situation in which we had Little White Mouse and Trubitsu basically design a ship, right? A British battleship for the Commonwealth line, premium, way back when. And there was a lot of back and forth between Trubitsu, Little White Mouse, and Wargaming, and it didn't quite turn out the way they wanted it to. Wargaming basically shafted them when it came to their original design for the ship. A lot of back and forth in the middle of, I want to say July of 2021 to August of 2021. I think it really just kind of kicked off. Really, we had a lot of statements back and forth. The reason why I'm making a video on this is because we're seeing a return of random bundles in the game, and I feel it's a step backwards for the game's development as a whole. And as you can see here, this is the Sackville camouflage that Trubitsu and Little White Mouse wanted. It's finally in the game. So we're gonna kind of just play around and co-op while I talk for a little bit here. This video is not going to be as long as the Sejong first impressions. In fact, I'm actually recording this right after that because I was like, huh. So it's finally in the game, the Sackville camo. Might as well make a retrospective of it, you know? Spur of the moment kind of a thing. See any Pan-Asian cruisers in here? Nope. I don't think they're as popular as the last couple of lines, because people know they're like Atlanta's pretty much with deep water torps. I just did not have a decent time with Sejong. I go over it more in my video on her. Now let's get back to what I was talking about here with the whole Yukon situation. Yukon situation gives us the insight as to what needs to be done to hold Wargaming accountable. We can't sit on our butts and just let things like random bundles come back in the game without saying something about it. You know, it's not the best avenue for the game to take. What I really liked was the German battleship event. I believe it was a German battleship event where you could earn tokens directly by going into battle with ships. That was nice. I really liked the German early access event. That's the one I liked the most. I think it's a step backwards by putting random bundles in the game. Glad that Trubitsu and Little White Mouse could work out their differences with Wargaming. Seems like they've worked out a lot of them, as Wargaming's still letting Little White Mouse post her reviews, pinning them to the thread, pinning them to the top of the forums. She did one on Marlborough, which is a terrible dockyard ship, by the way. I'm hoping that Atlantico is decent. Probably going to be doing more missions for that one for sure. You see me doing a lot more of the Research Bureau and doing stuff I can do for free in the game. But we're just going to be making that switch here, so if there's a... That's the reason why I didn't get Giuseppe Verde, because I was like, this is a clone ship pretty much. The only thing different is really the Sigma values, which are worse in the shells. I was like, nah, this ain't worth it. So I'm trying to wait for those interesting ships to come into the game. Pretty much. That's what I'm really waiting on. What can we learn from Yukon? We can learn that Wargaming sometimes doesn't have the best communication with the players, and that they weren't listening to their CCs, because right after the Little White Mouse stuff kicked off, we had a whole CC exodus, which I honestly think was being discussed beforehand in some ways. I think that that was something that needed to happen. The reason why I wanted to get into the CC program myself is I wanted to kind of repair that balance again. I wanted to sit there and see if there was some good I could do as a CC. I wanted to try my turn at it, so if I get the opportunity, I'll definitely apply for it again. Right now, I have to get my views up per video to around 300 per video pretty much. Which honestly, I think is very doable. I think that we just need to share the videos more. That's about all that we can do. I don't have the money moolah to sit there and go run ad campaigns for the channel, but I did do a podcast. So it's on Shout Radio. There's actually a YouTube video for it. I think I'm gonna just link it in this video just so you guys can share it around perhaps. There's that. That's about the only self-promotion I'm able to do, and that's what I did, so yeah. Back on this retro perspective here, so what do I think needs to happen right now with Wargaming? I think that they need to take a hard turn to port, and they need to get this random bundle stuff out of the events. And go back to how they did the German Early Access event. That's what I think they should do. And I think that we all can learn a lesson from that whole series of events. I think it would be foolish to forget those events, and I think we should always keep it in the back of our minds when we're thinking about the game. They're gonna ram each other, aren't they? Yeah, you can't. Just don't sit. If you think something's off with the game, speak your mind up on the forums. That's all I can say. No, if I can get in the CC program, I'll be communicating directly to the desk. Keep in mind, I'm not going to be able to tell you, hey, this content coming, that content's coming, blah, 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 because I'll be under NDA. I take those agreements seriously. But, all in all, I think that we're heading in a much better direction in some ways. In other ways, when we have jets, super carriers, I don't think we're heading the right way on those things. I think that the game needs to focus on what the players actually want for content-wise, and not just what Wargaming thinks will pad their wallet. Okay? That's what I think, honestly, at the end of the day. So, long story short, choose your battles wisely and choose what to speak up about what on the forums. Hopefully one of these days they'll become a CC and I'll be able to talk to those devs more direct and tell them, hey, this is what the player base wants. All that. I'll give them my shot. I'll throw my hat in the ring. I already tried once. I didn't get in. I'll try again. Hopefully the second time's a charm here in a few months down the road. But like I said, just share the videos. Tell me what I can improve on. Every little bit helps, and I appreciate all of you that watch my videos. Hope you all have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this little retrospective on Yukon. And here's this beautiful sackful camo as we close today, designed by Chobitsu. Don't forget to like, watch, and subscribe for watching this video. Have a great day.